Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan. This is Auto Detour, and we're headed out to the garage today to do a couple more things on Gramps. So we got a few things show up in the mail today. One thing here I've been meaning to do for quite some time now, and then the other, I got a whole big old box of fuses for another thing I've been meaning to do for quite some time now. I think my videos lately have a common trend of me just not taking care of things when they need to be taken care of. Anyway, so we're gonna do that, and then I have one garage update. We're gonna be upgrading the garage pretty soon. I'll give you guys a sneak peek to that here at the end of this video. So first things first, we're gonna open up the big package here. We are finally installing, it's a bit hard to do one-handed, finally installing a turbo blanket on the turbo for Gramps here, and this is a turbo blanket for a T4 turbo. We're gonna get that guy installed. I've been meaning to do that for quite some time now. The hot side is ceramic coated, but I still want to get a turbo blanket on there, so that's that. And then of course I needed one 5-amp fuse, so I went online and bought 300. The overdrive off switch has not been working, and I know it's a blown 5-amp fuse, so we're going to be popping that here in just a second, and we're going to keep an eye on that after we do it, because obviously there's a reason that that fuse is blowing. So let's set that aside for a minute. We'll get to that in just a second. The Viper has been replaced by junk, don't worry. More to come on the Viper replacement in an upcoming video, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But let's bust this guy open. So here comes with the turbo blanket, of course, which, there's that guy right there, and a couple of springs to hold it together once you wrap it around the turbo. So let's go pop the hood real quick. I just vacuumed out the truck for the first time. It's actually looking really good. And I spot treated a couple spots with some carpet cleaner. And this has really been bugging me. This has been this way for a long time, and I see it on a lot of these steering wheels. The Ford emblem on the 03s. The 03s are the only ones that have this blue oval. It gets dented in from pushing the horn. If any of you guys have a good idea on how to straighten that out, it really bothers me probably more than it should. But I'd love to hear it in the comments down below. Alright, there she is, thing of beauty. My 76mm turbo on my stock 5.4. The turbo blanket should match my lava wrapped downpipe quite nicely, so I'm pretty excited to get this guy on there. Been needing to put this on for quite some time now. I've never actually put one of these on before, but not too complicated, as you might imagine. But my oil cap's in the way. Alright, so I kind of got it on there. I haven't put the springs on yet. Makes the turbo look a lot bigger. Might have an issue with getting the spring over on this side, just because my oil cap is right down there and kind of in the way. So I'm going to mess with that here for just a second, and then I'll show you guys the final product once the springs are on. All right, there we go. The turbo blanket is installed. Both springs are on. I will tell you that getting that back spring on there, kind of had to guide it behind the oil fill cap. That was a real treat. But There we go. Nice finished look now. Been meaning to put that on for quite some time. That makes the turbo look bigger and even more ridiculous. Still just kind of makes me chuckle every time I look under the hood of this thing. So there you go. For the one or two of you that have actually done this same turbo build as me, I will put the link for that turbo blanket along with all the other things that I bought to complete this turbo kit in the description down below. So now let's move on to these guys. I've also linked these down below. These are handy for everybody to have. It has the full size, the mini fuses, and the, what are the, and the super mini ones, whatever those ones are. So there's all three styles in there. It's like 275 pieces, only like 17 bucks I think on Amazon. Really nice to have that sitting around, because nothing worse than just needing one fuse for whatever vehicle you're working on and you just don't have it. All right, so we'll start up the truck here. And you'll just notice that when I push the overdrive button, nothing happens. So that's what we're going to be fixing with this fuse down here. Also, another fun fact, if you're having that same issue, you'll also notice that your seatbelt chime doesn't work anymore. So if you got used to that not working, unfortunately, you'll be fixing it if you're doing this. All right, so we're gonna be pulling, let's see, it's the 5 amp fuse number 29. And if you're lucky, you still have this handy dandy fuse puller on the back of this cap here. We'll pull that guy. And we'll see that that fuse is definitely blown. So we're gonna pick out our 5 amp mini fuse right here. This guy. And we're just gonna pop it right in there like that. So now we'll start it back up. And push the button. And there we go. Overdrive off is functional. And we'll wait for the seatbelt chime here. There it is. So that's working again. Alright, so that's something we're going to be keeping an eye on. If that fuse blows again, clearly there's a short in the circuit somewhere that blows the fuse, and typically it is the wire that runs up to the button. It rubs on where the shifter pivots inside the column here. So if it blows again relatively quickly, we'll be pulling that apart and just wrapping that wire to protect it from rubbing on the metal part of the shifter down in there. So that'll fix it for now, and we'll see how long that lasts. See if we have to tear into that. All right, and as lastly, we'll walk around to the back of the truck here. New turbo blanket, looking great. Watch out for the Volkswagen. So I promise you guys I'll give you a little sneak peek of what's coming up for updating the garage. And it's just sitting right in the bed here. We got ourselves a wall-mounted garage door opener. So that guy will mount right up here on the side of the garage door, which will allow us to get rid of the overhead unit up here, giving us much more clearance on the ceiling. So You guys can use your imagination where that's going, why we might need more clearance on the ceiling, but I'm super excited for the updates that are coming to the garage. We're gonna be installing that in an upcoming video, and then some more modifications to the garage. So if you guys are into cool garage stuff, you're really gonna like the upcoming videos. Always more to do on Gramps too, so if you guys are enjoying these videos, be sure to click on one of these boxes over to here to watch the next video. But that's gonna do it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.